A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a tense and highly scrutinized summit held in Alaska, Russian President Vladimir Putin laid out his demands for a potential resolution to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine during a nearly 3-hour meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump. Sources close to the discussions reveal that Putin is insisting on significant territorial concessions from Ukraine, particularly the surrender of the Donbass region, in exchange for a promise to freeze current front lines in other contested areas, such as Kherson and Zaporizhia. This revelation has stirred a wave of concern among European leaders, who fear that such an agreement could set a dangerous precedent and undermine Ukraine's sovereignty. Putin's conditions also include a demand for Ukraine to reduce its military capabilities and abandon its aspirations of joining NATO, effectively pushing for a neutral status for the nation. These stipulations, described by European officials as an attempt to address the so-called root causes of the conflict, have been met with skepticism and outright rejection from Western allies. Upon returning to Washington, Trump briefed European leaders about the summit, expressing optimism that a deal could be reached swiftly if Putin's conditions were met. However, the specifics of what those conditions entail have left many European leaders apprehensive. While Trump indicated a willingness to discuss U.S. security guarantees for Ukraine post-conflict, the details remain vague, leaving room for speculation about the U.S.'s true commitment to Ukraine's defense. In a joint statement issued by Western European leaders, including those from France, Germany, Italy, the UK, Poland, and Finland, they reiterated their support for Ukraine while simultaneously condemning any territorial compromises. The statement emphasized that it is ultimately up to Ukraine to make decisions regarding its territory, dismissing any notion of a land swap as unacceptable. European leaders have pledged to continue military support for Ukraine, asserting that their commitment will not waver in the face of Russian aggression. As the political landscape shifts, Zelensky's upcoming meeting with Trump at the White House is poised to be pivotal. European leaders are anxiously watching, hoping that Zelensky will not be sidelined in discussions that could significantly impact Ukraine's future. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer has publicly praised Trump's efforts to pursue peace, but has also stressed the importance of including Zelensky in negotiations. Amidst these developments, experts warn that the Alaska summit risks legitimizing Putin, who has been ostracized by the international community since his invasion of Ukraine. Critics argue that engaging with Putin could embolden him further, potentially leading to increased hostilities as he attempts to create favorable conditions for negotiations. Zelensky himself has expressed concerns that Russia may escalate its military actions in the coming days, aiming to gain leverage in future discussions. He has called for a comprehensive ceasefire that includes an end to hostilities across all fronts, alongside the return of prisoners of war and captured civilians. Zelensky has also advocated for stronger sanctions against Moscow if it attempts to evade a genuine resolution to the conflict. As the political chess game continues, the stakes remain high for both Ukraine and Russia. The outcome of the discussions between Trump and Zelensky could have far-reaching implications, not only for the immediate conflict, but also for the broader geopolitical landscape in Europe. The world watches closely as these leaders navigate the complexities of war, diplomacy, and national sovereignty, hoping for a resolution that honors the rights and aspirations of the Ukrainian people while maintaining regional stability. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.